Hey guys, this is Sean. I'm here to do a review for a 3D printed mount that I bought off eBay to attach a camera to the DJI Mavic Pro. And the reason I'm really interested in this is because I do a lot of tiny planet photography, tiny planet videography, and I'd like to attach a camera to a drone, throw it up 40 meters in the sky, and see what happens. So, with further ado, here is my review. So what we have here is we have a mount that goes on the bottom of the Mavic. And what it allows you to do, it's got a 1/4 inch screw so that you can screw any camera to it. Keep in mind that it's going to put a little bit of weight on the front of your drone. So heavier cameras, you might want to weight the back of it so that it's balanced. But I'm going to be using my Gear 360 2017 edition, so it's less than a pound, so it's not going to make a huge difference. So what this 3D print includes is, and I'll put links in the description, but these are the back legs, and it attaches the same place that your camera protector attaches to on your Mavic. And then it also includes 2 legs for the front. So this brings your camera off the ground a little bit. So the guy that's selling these on eBay had pictured a Nikon Key Mission camera, which is a little bit shorter than the Gear 360 2017. So taking off, you need to prop your camera up a little bit. The first test that I didn't use any propping at all, and it's only about 1 inch on the drone, so if you let the drone down lightly, you're not going to do any damage to your camera. But I really want to keep the camera off the ground, so I've brought some in and out boxes from the office until I come up with a better solution. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to attach the Gear 360 or whatever camera you're using to the mount. So for me, I'm going to take it out of its handy dandy little pouch and set that aside. I'm going to take the mount and I'm going to just start screwing it on. Now it's got a little 1/4 screw, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shove my 1/4 in there. See that? Shove my little 1/4 in there, and then I'm just going to start screwing. Try not to touch the lens of your camera. Once you get in there good and tight, you can spin it a little bit. So there it is. There is my Gear 360 on the mount. Next thing I do is I'll turn my drone over on its back, give it a little belly rub, and attach the legs. Now, the way these are set up, the legs are a specific shape, so it's impossible to put these on wrong. But I'll warn you, since this is a 3D printed mount, and these are 3D printed legs, they are a little brittle and a little fragile. So when you're putting this on, make sure not to squish it. And that's a technical term we have in the South, squish. Alright, so that one's on. That one's on as well. That was easy. Next thing we want to do is we want to attach the bottom mount with our camera on it. So you need to remove the gimbal cover, and then since we're about to fly, I'm going to go ahead and take that cover off as well. And there's a little lip under the DJI Mavic. So I'm going to put it in that lip, and then I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to not shove, but I'm going to insert the tabs into the back landing gear on the Mavic. So what we have now is it's fully installed and we're ready to fly. Now I'll warn you, this is what I was talking about, how it's just a little taller than key mission, so it doesn't fit correctly, but I'll show you what I do for that in a second. So I've got the drone calibrated, I've got the camera going, so it's recording 4K video, and I'm going to take it up off the ground. And then I'm going to put the camera on it, show you how it hovers, and then we're going to throw it up in the sky and see what happens.